Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Going to get started here in a little bit. I think this will go for an hour. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just start it. Alexa, volume down. Good morning, everybody. They do a recording though. Do I need it like this? I don't know. It's good. Yeah, whatever. Record. Here we go.
Recording in progress.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I love starting the day with a meditation because it seems counterintuitive, right? Usually when we first get up, we want to like run around and do something. But if we start slower and we create a more grounded base, it can really, really help our day. So I'm glad you're here and going to practice with me. So we're going to just give it a few minutes for everybody to get in here and arrive. Good morning. If you're joining me on TikTok Live, I'm Lauren McFerrin. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for joining me. We're going to talk about CPTSD and we're going to do a meditation. Today we're going to do a grounding meditation. There's lots going on in the world, so we really need some grounding. And it's going to be not too long. It's going to be a shorter one, like a 10-minute meditation. So we'll get started here in a few minutes. We're going to talk about what it's like to live with CPTSD or complex PTSD. So if you have CPTSD or complex trauma or PTSD, and somebody said to me recently, can we drop the D? It's not really a disorder. And that's so true, because this is not our fault, right? But maybe like me, you had that good girl syndrome where you were told that you were not a good girl unless you kept the secrets and unless you did what you were told. And that can leave us with a lot of limiting beliefs, questioning ourselves and wondering which parts of us are good and which parts of us are bad. And that's fucked up. That's not the way it works, because I like this guy, Dr. Richard Schwartz, no bad parts. None of our parts are actually bad. They're all just trying to tell us something. And Dr. Schwartz is becoming really popular with a lot of the therapists and people because this makes sense, right? None of our parts are bad. We're not good or bad. It's just information. So if you grew up like me, being told like to be a good girl or be a good boy, you know what I mean. And we're not going to do it that way anymore. So thank you guys for joining me on TikTok. We're going to talk about complex trauma here, and we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining. Happy Tuesday morning. I know it's St. Patrick's Day, and I'm 80% Irish, but I'm not sure I'm celebrating you guys. I'm sorry. Is that really a bummer? I don't know, just all the alcoholism that caused so much abuse. It's really hard for me to celebrate. So be gentle with me on St. Patrick's Day. And if you are celebrating, just be careful. Like, have good, clean fun, but, don't cause any mayhem, for God's sakes. All right, we're going to get started here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Lauren McFerrin, and I love to talk about complex trauma because there's a lot of work to be done. And my work is very much based off of Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, The Body Keeps the Score. Trauma lives in our bodies, not our brains. But what does that mean? I was brought up in a society where it was all thinking in my head. Don't feel that way. What does that mean? I was brought up in a society where it was all thinking in my head. Don't feel that way. Another call in the middle of this. Okay. You can't turn your feelings off. You can't just not feel that way. Your body is in charge, and specifically your vagus nerve decides if you're ready to go into rest or relax. So it's not something you can control. We have to create a relationship with our body. What do we do with that, right? Like, okay, great, but now what? Dr. Peter Levine wrote this book, Waking the Tiger, and he explains in it how animals like shake it off. And we've all seen a dog do this, right? They all of a sudden have some kind of something that surprises them, or maybe even an altercation. But then all of a sudden they look around, they sense they're safe, and they shake a little bit. And that's actually the animal expressing that energy. We don't do that. We hold it in. We carry it. We suppress it. We walk around with it. And that's really not good for us. So we're going to do a grounding meditation today where we let go, where we allow. And when you grow up having good girl syndrome and being told to keep secrets for people that are doing really bad things, it's really hard to understand what's going on and what you can count on and what you can't count on. But I've learned the one thing that I can count on is the ground underneath me. It's never going anywhere. It's always there. So we're going to ground into the earth today. And first, I'm going to share with you a little bit of a story about one of the psychedelic journeys that I went on when I started healing my complex PTSD. And we're never really done healing it. It's kind of a lifetime of practices. But my very first ketamine journey, I asked, what was it like for me when I was 5 years old? What was it really like? And during the journey, I went up into this giant tree house. And in the treehouse were about 40 different versions of me. An older me, a young me, a baby me, a teenage me with new jeans that she was like so excited for. So here I am in this psychedelic journey in this treehouse of all the me's. And one of the me's, a little Lauren, takes my hand and leads me to the backyard of my childhood home. We're staring at the fish in this pond that actually was in the backyard of my home. And here I am in my psychedelic journey watching my little girl, me, a younger version of me, talk to the fish. She's crying. She's like going on to the fish, but I can't hear her. And then all of a sudden the fish turn and they look us both in the eyes. I know it's a fish, but I'm in a psychedelic journey. And the fish says, go to the forest. The trees will keep you safe. Right away, little Lauren, my little version in my journey, runs off to the house. So I chase her. I'm like, I don't know where we're going. What's happening? She goes into the house and grabs a blanket and a stuffed animal. And she goes up into the forest behind the trees, just like the fish told her to do. And she found an open tree trunk where she climbed inside with her blanket and she found safety. She found safety in a house that was very dangerous. I went back after this journey. I actually went back to that childhood home and I found that forest and I found that tree that I used to hide in. So the mind is magical. It can really do a lot for us, but so is the earth. How did I hear that from the fish? How did I know where to go to find safety? So as we ground in today, just remember that the ground is not going anywhere ever. You can literally always count on that. So, find a comfortable position. We're going to get started with the meditation. And I'd love for you to be somewhere where you can sit comfortably and just let go of your muscles. Because remember, we suppress everything, and this moment is about letting it go. So for just a few minutes, find a comfortable position with me and allow your eyes to just gently close. Take a moment to arrive. There's nothing you need to do right now. Simply notice that you've chosen to give yourself this time this morning. Feel the weight of your body being held by the chair, by the earth beneath you. You don't have to hold yourself up right now. You can let go. Allow the ground to hold you. And when you are ready, let's bring your attention to your breath. Don't try to change it. Let's just notice it, the natural rise and fall. And we're going to slow it down just a little bit, and I'm going to invite you to breathe with me gently through your nose on a count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and then let go slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, breathing in, filling up, expanding. 3, 4. And breathing out, releasing slowly, softening. Keep breathing at your own pace, but with each exhale, invite your body to settle a little deeper. And as your breath finds its own natural rhythm, I'm going to invite you to call a place in mind, a place in nature, outside. Maybe it means something to you. Maybe it's somewhere you visited once or somewhere you go to again and again. Maybe it's a forest or a coastline, a hillside, a riverbank, or maybe a garden. Maybe it's a wide open field under a vast sky. Don't search too hard, just let a place come to you. And if more than one place comes to your mind, settle now on whatever feels at home. And as you arrive to your nature spot now, notice what surrounds you. In your mind, we're going to use our senses to notice this spot. What does the light look here? Is it warm and yellow? Is it bright and clear? Bring your gaze to the ground beneath your feet and visualize what you are standing on. The earth, the grass, maybe sand or stone. Feel the texture of it beneath your feet. Solid, real, holding you. Try to listen and let go. Allow your body to rest into this holding. Are there any sounds in this place? The wind moving through the trees? The ocean water making waves? Or maybe just birds in the distance? Let the sounds settle around you like a blanket. Notice the air on your skin. What's the temperature? Take a slow breath through your nose and notice, does this place have a scent? Maybe the richness of the soil, salt in the air, or maybe you can smell the trees. Let yourself breathe it in deeply and see yourself sitting in this place. This nature place. Maybe you're at the base of a tree. Maybe you're on a warm rock or in the soft grass. Maybe you have a hammock under the trees. Let your body fully settle into the ground you sense beneath you. Scan your body for any clenched muscles and let them go. Feel the earth beneath you. It's so solid, steady, unhurried. It's been here a long time, this ground. And with each breath, feel yourself becoming heavier, more rooted, still against that solidness of the ground. Imagine, if it feels right, that with each exhale, you send roots downward into that ground, down deep into the ground to hold you securely, to remind you that you belong here. You are supported. Rest here a moment in this ground strength. this support. Notice how it feels to be here in this rooted place. Not just physically. Is there something deeper? Is there a sense of ease here? Is this what safety feels like? Is this trust? This place holds no demands of you. You don't have to be anything other than what you are right now. Let yourself receive that for a moment. This grounded place is a place that exists inside of you. It's always there. No matter what is happening in our outer world, the ground is always here. A place to return to when you need to feel steady. Feel that ground beneath you. It's not going anywhere. Solid. Solid. Always there. Begin to let that image of your nature spot soften a little bit. But try to keep this soft feeling, this steadiness in your body. Take a long, slow breath and notice, how does your body feel right now? Perhaps a little heavier, maybe a little quieter. Hopefully more settled into yourself. Feel the surface beneath your body once more. And we're going to gently bring your awareness back to the room, but there's no rush. Take a moment to deepen your breath. Slowly bring some movement to your fingers and toes, wiggling them just a little bit. Feel that ground beneath you. Take a moment and try to memorize that solid feeling so you can carry it with you today. And when you're ready, I like to gently rub my palms together while keeping your eyes closed. And then you can place your palms over your eyes. And when you're ready, gently blink your eyes open to come back to the room. Try to carry this solid feeling with you today. The earth isn't going anywhere. You can count on that. There's a lot of uncertainty right now, but the steadiness of our earth, it's not going anywhere. So I hope today that when you need it, you will pause and feel that ground beneath you. Feel yourself rooted solidly here. We're going to do some affirmations next. And there's nothing you need to do other than please mute yourself, because if you'd like to repeat them after me, words are really powerful, and what we say to ourselves matters so much. And if you grew up like me, being told to be a good girl and do certain things, you may have had to keep a lot of secrets. You may have known that bad things were happening, but you didn't have a way out. So as little ones, we can really internalize all that bad stuff and feel like part of us is bad. And we need to remember, none of our parts are bad. Anyone that went through what you went through would feel the way you do. And we have to allow those little parts to feel those things. And we also need to rebuild with some positive affirmations, putting a stake in the ground with exactly what we do believe and think about ourselves. So it may seem silly, and believe me, it felt extremely uncomfortable for me. I was running around maniac to slow down. But when you slow down, it's easier to get grounded. And it may seem silly, but our words are really powerful. So I suggest you repeat after me if you like, if you're comfortable. And these are some grounding affirmations that we're going to say today. I am safe. I am grounded. I am a smart, strong human. I am here giving myself this time. I believe in me. I am like a star from the sky. Strong and capable. I am worthy. I am allowed to be here. I can take up space. The earth holds me securely. I am grounded. I am trusting of the earth, of its stability. I am secure here. The earth holds me securely. I am loved. I am safe. I can let go. I can slow down. I can make space. I am grounded. I am steady. I am here. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed that and that this grounding few moments will carry you through your day and with everything that we have to do and everything that we have to deal with. Please remember that trauma comes from unresolved emotions living in our physical body. So if we all have unresolved emotions, that means that we weren't able to express ourselves. We weren't able to be seen and heard safely. It wasn't possible. So you carry that in your body. We all deserve to be seen and heard. We all deserve this. And you can do it for yourself, but we can also start to do it for each other. We got to pick the right people. But for the people that you know you can count on in your life, are you hearing them? Are you seeing them? Are you holding that space for them without judgment? Not to fix them, but to literally just support them? I hope you take this with you and find space to hear those and see those around you, because we don't need to carry these unresolved emotions in our body. We can find a place to share them, and when you share them, they change. They go away. You don't carry them with you anymore. So find a good place to share them and have a wonderful week. I'm here every Tuesday morning, and if you want a deeper dive, take a look on my website. You can join me for How to Heal CPTSD and learn about all the therapies, all the modalities. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, the author of The Body Keeps the Score, top trauma doc, said the people that heal CPTSD do multiple things. I think that's true, and it's different for every single one of us. But if you want to come and learn about all the different ways, when you leave, we'll have a plan of what is next for you on your healing journey. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for joining me. All right, TikTok people, how are you? What's going on? Oh, I got 12 hearts. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And I know social media gets a bad rap, but this is a special place, and I know you guys know it. So we have to keep up all this good work of healing and building a better world, because it's really not okay the way it is. And I think that everybody's like, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Heal yourself. Heal yourself. Become so rooted and conscious that you can call people on stuff, that you can help us stand up, that we can make a different world, because it kind of sucks right now, right? I have a lot of PTSD still, so it's a hard world, but I'm really glad you guys are all here with me, and I'm here every Tuesday morning doing this. Next week, we're going to talk about good girl syndrome, so maybe I'll get a little bit more sassy with that. And if you can catch all of my meditations recorded on YouTube if you want to watch some more of them. And I hope that this has left you really grounded and solid in the day and in everything you have to face. Like I said in the beginning, if you weren't here, I love starting the day with something a little off kilter, because when we get up, we like to just run, 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 run. But when you start with a meditation and you give yourself 20 or 30 minutes, I find that everything else goes smoother. Meditation helps to heal complex trauma. You don't have to be a Buddhist style meditator to get the benefits of it. So just keep in mind that anytime that you sit quietly and can hold your body still like that with great awareness, that is powerful. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Bye, everybody.